Everybody, Phoenix Down, and welcome to a gameplay of That Day We Left. This is a game about Syrian refugees fleeing from Syria. So this is obviously a serious topic. So I'm going to try to take this as serious as possible. Already off to a bad start because my wife's trying to do something new with my dreads, but you know what? Let's just forget that. So I'm going to actually try to take this serious. I think this is a serious matter. I won't get into everything about my views on it right now. I'll try to do that as we play the game. So I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still gonna be the same Phoenix Down. I'm still be making jokes and all that, but this topic itself is serious. So let's go ahead and start this. So I know the game is point and move. Okay, so I know it's like you read it like text too. I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus on what exactly I'm doing. So nothing. This car will get us nowhere. The engine is dead. All right. So this is Nazir talking. We'll have to walk our way through the whole goddamn country. Okay. I told you the car was a terrible idea. It's the second time this thing breaks. We should have gone with a bus. Right, to get robbed or imprisoned at the first checkpoint. Alright, so yeah, I know that you get to choose what to say. It's like an RPG. So let's see, what are we going to say to this? Alright, so should we ask about the car, say something encouraging, check the map, say nothing. I am an upbeat person, so I'm going to say something encouraging. It's at this point, I think it would be very important for us to stick together. So let's try to say something encouraging. So I'm Rashad. Alright, we knew something like this could happen and we were prepared for it. We'll walk for the rest of the way and meet the guy I told you about. Everything will be fine. I agree with that. As long as you stay with the point or stay with the plan, everything will get to where it needs to get to. We're in the middle of nothing. We're not going to be fine. Alright, so he's the Debbie Downer, I see. But we'll actually have a lot of food and water, and we're not that far from our destination. Good. Alright. So, no need to ask about the car. The car is dead. Obviously. So, let's check the map. Let's see exactly where we are at, since we're close to the destination. Okay, according to the map, we're halfway there. We can do it even without a car. Alright, that's good. Screw this. Are we seriously going to walk for days now? We're halfway. It's not going to be faster if we turn back. That is true. And at this point, it would be stupid to do that. We haven't sacrificed everything just to stop at the first setback. God will grant us the strength to go on. That is true. Alright, let's go. There's no point in asking about the car. The car is dead. But it's the only option left besides in. So let's go ahead and ask about it. I personally wouldn't dwell on it. Only I'm asking because what if there's items that goes with this question, like the packaging on the car. So let's see. What happened? I thought you already fixed it once. Yeah, I did, but it was a temporary hack job. Something broke inside the engine and I can't fix it. We need money and time. And a decent workshop too. I can't do much with rocks and dust. Alright, that's it. Let's gather our things and leave. Wasting any more time is futile. We can talk while we walk. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the word, but... How long are we going to walk? For half of our fucking country. That's how long. Alright. I'm not gonna scold him. I'm guessing that's my son. Or a friend. I don't know. I'm gonna say, I don't know, whatever. That'll be revealed soon. So I'm not gonna scold him. That's just gonna cause energy that we don't have. Tell her the half-truth. That's not. Tell Naisha the truth. You know what? I feel like being 100 is important in all aspects of life. I think no matter what, you deserve to know the truth. So let's tell her the truth. The car helped us a lot, but there's a long way still ahead of us. That's why we better go as soon as possible. We don't have a choice anyway, right? Exactly. See, now she knows the truth. Now she knows how to act upon that choice. That's the deal. Alright, we should go. There's no time to lose on silly chatter. Exactly. We can't take all our stuff with us. We'll have to leave some of it behind. Take what's important. I'll check the trunk and see what we ought to take or not. What about the money? We'll need a lot of it if we want to make it walking. We have $5,000. It should be enough. Let's hope so. Let us know when you're done. Alright. So I'm guessing I gotta go check the car. So yeah, it is a point move. The car started making strange noises a while ago. Nazira has already tried fixing it once. Okay. But this time there's nothing to do. The car is broken. You'll have to walk your way to Quasay's contact. Alright. Yes, let's take the supplies. That's exactly what I wanted. It takes some time, but you managed to gather the essential supplies. Alright, so when it comes to the Syrian crisis, I don't even know where to begin, honestly. I don't even want to start the topic now because I feel like it'd be forced for me because there's so much going on with it that we don't know and that our government isn't telling us. All the stuff that's going on over there that even their own people aren't telling them. It's just too much. Alright, so Haydar, we'll never get to Europe. We'll never get out of this country. We shouldn't have left home. Confront him, ignore his attitude. Confront him, sorry, fucking speech today. I want to ignore his attitude. I don't want it to, because if it gets to my character, it can get to the whole group. As long as I just ignore it, but ignoring is not a solution. Okay, just stop with this already. It will take days, maybe weeks to reach our final destination. You can't keep behaving like this. It won't do anything good, okay. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I get the context clues. It's just gonna get to everyone. We don't need that. I told you I didn't want to leave, at least not like that. We didn't even have the chance to mourn for Mom, so it is my son. Or my brother. Empathize. I know it's hard, but it doesn't have to be harder. We all miss Mommy. We all have regrets and doubts. So it could be my brother, but this is what she wanted. This is what we all thought would be safer for our family. We left our lives behind, but we're leaving for a good reason. Fine, whatever. I'm thinking it's my son. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to everyone real quick. Look, can I talk to you? Alright, gather what we need and let's leave. We need to waste no time. Alright, I guess it's too late for second thoughts, isn't it? I told you all that this wouldn't work. But as I said, too late for second thoughts. So it seems like everyone is on a bad streak right now. Everyone is depressed. I'm the only person keeping this group together, so my choices need to be critical on being right. It can't be wrong. Daddy, if we're really going to walk for days, don't worry about me. I won't slow us down. That's good. I know it's a long way, but I'll try not to ask for pauses, and I will carry my own things. Okay, I'm just gonna say thank you. She knows what she knows. She knows what I'm thinking of. She knows what I think of as a nuisance, and she's doing her best to support me. So there's no point in me lying to her. Thank you, darling. It's good to know I can count on you. Of course you can. Mommy always said our family should stick together. So yeah, I think these are my children, and the rest are friends, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna talk to everyone. I just am. This is bad, isn't it? But I guess it was to be expected. We'll walk just like all the others. All right. I'm gonna say we can do this. It was just bad luck though. It won't be easy, but we can do this. As you said, we knew the car could break or that we could be forced to abandon it. Let's hurry up then. I'm not eager to walk, but neither to lose time. So I'll try to give this more, I don't know, sympathetic, like more, I don't know, characteristic talk. Because I know it's just quotes, but at the same time, really nothing I can do. I'm not that type of character. I'm sorry about the car. Repairing is the first time was hard already. This time, there's nothing I can do. Like I said, changing the subject is kind of like ignoring it too. That's not how you go about this. So let's just reassure him. It wasn't your fault. We did all we could. There's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's nothing left to do. Gather our stuff and let's get out of here. Alright, so I accidentally moved the mouse off screen. So I don't know if it's going to start doing that blurry thing for those. If this is your first video with me, hi. But if it's not, you see it sometimes in my videos, it gets blurry. And I don't know if it's doing that right now. So I'm about to pause this recording real quick. And I'm going to get back on it. So just give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if that fixed it. I don't know if anything was wrong with it. But just in case, because I don't want to freaking risk that anymore. I freaking hate that little problem I have. So let's go ahead and continue onward. Alright, so it says go away. So is that... I'm not sure if it just... So it's just... That's just the pause. So what am I going to? Are we just walking now? And how do I get him to run? Because I know I can get him to run. Okay, so are we ready to go? Yes, we are. Yes, let's move out. Okay then, let's just try not to burning ourselves for now. Otherwise, we'll get exhausted real soon. That's exactly what I was saying. Alright. So, I mean like... What can you do in a situation like this if our country were to do something like this? Imagine the chaos, oh, okay, fuck. What now? Military checkpoint. They're searching the people passing by. Fuck. We have nothing to hide. Why are you worried? We're getting closer to one of the hottest areas in the country. They're probably in desperate need of men. So that is a problem. Also, another problem is, well, what he means by that, I'm pretty sure you guys know, but I'm just gonna touch on the topic. They could, like, you know, send the men into combat Or they could just split us up, and that's obviously what we do not want. We want to stick together as a family. We're old, but Hader is young, and they might want to recruit him by force. Let them try. I'm not going to join those fascists. The moment they give me a gun, I'll kill them all. So you gotta think about it. At the same time, they're trying to fight against ISIS and whatever, insurgent groups they got. But at the same time, the people fighting ISIS and all that are recruited people like Hader, that's his name, and that's how you pronounce it, I mean. So I mean, like, it's just a whole heap of messes going on over there, and I'm not saying that the refugees should come here or anything like that, but how are we gonna fix them? How are we gonna fix this country if we don't fix the country itself? And how do we even go about fixing the country? People are just focused on stopping a group, but even like stopping ISIS and stuff like that, we're attacking the way of thought. You can't attack a way of thought. You attack the way of thought, you start getting people like me, for instance. I don't think everything our government does is right. I don't think some of the stuff, the way our government goes about things is right. But since we attack a way of thought, thinking like that is extremist way of thinking, labeled. So I mean, like, how do we go about this? If it were so easy, the rebels would have already won the war. We can't risk you pressing. Yeah, I know that word. So they're not taking my son. What can we do? Are you sure? I don't want them to take him. They're not taking him. So shit. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Might as well click it, right? They have to walk over my dead body before they take my son. We shouldn't even give them the opportunity to do so. And I agree, Koisa. Q, I'm gonna call him Q. I don't know how to pronounce that. There are a few soldiers around here, so they may need reinforcements. I won't say I'm sure of it, but we can't take any chances. It's too late to go away now. We're too close. We have to hide Hader to pretend he's unable to fight. We can make it seem like he's slow, he's handicapped or something. They've already spotted us, so we better come up with something and do it now. No, let them see how eager I am to fight. I'll give them what they deserve. Shut the hell up. We don't need that. Son, that would be quite the most senseless way to die. You will calm down and play along. Exactly. Okay. No, dressing as a woman is stupid. Let's pretend he's crippled. That's what I say. Or he's mentally ill. I don't think they care about mentally ill. Matter of fact, they might not even care about any of this. I don't want to lose my son. Damn, this is really... Fuck, this is really fucked. Let's ask everyone for ideas. Because they might not care. They might just throw him into battle. He could be a decoy for all we know. What can we do? Does anyone have any good ideas? Let's pretend he's not physically fit, just like his father. A weak arm or a limp should do it. That could work. He could also act like he's mentally challenged. They're not going to take him then. Are they? It's just, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather die trying to fight them. They don't recruit females, don't they? Maybe Aunt Fatimia can lend him her clothes. I'm going to butcher these words. I'm just letting you know. It's too risky. We can't pretend he's a woman when he had the right papers. Yeah, well, we had the right papers. Even that, what if they search us? Like, what if they pat us down? Then they'll figure out he's not a woman. Now, that's just getting better. I'm not going to dress like a woman. Stop talking as if I wasn't here. You will do what's necessary. Don't worry about it. Say nothing. Fuck. I'm getting deeper into the situation I don't want to be in. That's my problem right now. Fuck. I have to be strict with them. You do what's necessary to avoid getting you killed, or worse. End of discussion. Screw you all. Why should you care? I'm the one that's going to end up dressed like a woman. So what are we going to do? Pretend he's mentally ill? Dress him as a woman? Or pretend he's crippled? I say crippled. I'm gonna side with Q on this one. I feel like if he's crippled, we may have a better chance of getting away with it. Mentally ill, they don't care. If you're crazy, they'll throw you into war. I mean, shit, you're crazy. Some people get off on that. Alright, Hader, you'll need to act like you have something really, really bad, like an aching knee. What are you going to tell them? What if they don't believe me? Don't worry, they'll avoid recruiting someone who can't fight. Limp a bit and it'll work. Fuck, man, I can lose a character right now. I'm not good. I am good at thinking of shit like this, but this is like, real life situation, and it's thrown at you so fast. I don't know. Let's do it. Fuck, I hope we don't lose them. Do it. We'll take care of the talk and just try not to make them suspicious. Fuck, here we go. Shit, here we go. Oh, I do not want to lose my son. We're here. Oh God, please help us. This will never work. It'll only get us in danger. We should fight these fascists. There are only 3. We could easily surprise them. Shut up. A soldier's about to pass us by. Everything will be fine. Just stay calm and don't do anything stupid. And I do want this on my channel because I watch stuff like this in real life. I think like this. It's good for us to see this even in the game version. This is what they go through. Like, seriously. It just won't work. Anyone could tell that I'm faking it. We all have to make sacrifices. It's not the right time. Do it for the rest of us. Son, I know it's humiliating, but you have to endure it for everyone's sake. We could be arrested, or maybe even worse. Fine, you win, but don't think I like it one bit. You should be grateful for what I'm doing. And I am. Yeah, exactly, and we are here. Now calm down, you're attracting their attention. I like Q, and I think it's... Oh, I'm supposed to walk, my bad. It's our time to get searched, I guess, Hadar. Please don't do anything stupid. You get over here one by one. I'm going to agree with Q, and I'm going to try to keep him alive. I mean, I'm going to try to keep everyone alive. But he's like my right hand in this, because he keeps everyone calm. Alright, here we go. This is ridiculous. Alright, come on. You have to calm down. It will be over soon. Just keep going. All you have to do is stay calm. If you draw their attention, we'll be in trouble. Sure, because all this forced limping is just not suspicious at all. Okay, come on, just a little bit longer. We've been over this already. Think of the future. Think of your future. Do you really want to be taken away, put into one of their prisons? We all know you wouldn't want that. Let's just get this over with. I'm tired of this. Alright, just be quiet. That's the spirit. Exactly, just be quiet. Alright, so are we good? We're almost done. Just a few more minutes. They will let us pass. We did nothing wrong. Papers, please. Alright. Here are our papers. Sorry, I should have read that out loud. I'm sorry. I was looking at it. It said maybe we should make an agreement, but why? Just give me my papers. Here are our papers. Let's see. You should feel this is going to expire soon. You better do something about it. I know. I'm going to make a new one soon. Yeah, everyone says that. Everything seems to be in order. You can pass. Thank you. Come on, let's get going. So did it work? It fucking worked. I don't know if there was a wrong decision, but I am so happy that worked. I'm guessing it's because I kept him calm. He didn't act rash. I don't know. Fuck, guys. So, are you all going to ignore what happened? A cripple. It was humiliating to hide and humiliating to pretend to be crippled. And I wasn't even being thanked for it. He's prideful. He's very prideful. You did what you had to do. Did you want to get killed or kidnapped? Hadar, of course we are thankful. There was no other choice, and you were protecting yourself too. We could have found another way. We could have fought them. But the only thing you did was push me into the fray. Weren't I young and immature? Why do I suddenly have to be responsible for everyone when it is the easiest choice for you? Sorry, these words, I noticed that the wording is kind of messed up, the grammar I mean. So just, okay. Everyone has to do something. Calm yourself. We are all grateful. This is how life works. It's not the right time to complain. We are all grateful. He wasn't right. The way of Hadar's thinking, he wasn't right. I won't tell him that. He was wrong. First of all, why kill them? I'm not saying they're doing their job, but people only know as much as they know. So how are they wrong? So to me, Hadar is wrong. But that is what he knows. The soldiers are wrong, but that's what they know. They're only following orders. All I can say is we are grateful for what he's done. He took a bullet for all of us. We're grateful for what you did. It's just that it's not over yet. There's a long road ahead of us. You always take my contribution for granted. You treat me like a child or a tool, not an equal. Before earning some respect, you should start respecting your family, the people older and wiser than you. Well, yes, that is true. Don't get me wrong, that is true. If I had behaved like that, my father would have beaten me. Rashad, are you going to keep your son under control or what? I knew he was my son. I just wasn't sure. He's hot-headed and disrespectful. I always told Fatima that you and Asha were being too soft with him. I would agree a little bit. We don't need to beat him. Don't you dare drag my mother into this, you asshole. Now that's out of line. Stop it immediately. You say nothing. No, that's a stop it. Oh, gosh, I don't want to push him. I don't want to push him, though. He needs to calm down. I don't want to push him. Calm down, Hadar. He's wrong, but he has a point when he says that you should behave yourself. Seriously, how should I behave? I did everything you asked of me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Okay, we're not home anymore. We're not home anymore. We've embarked on this dangerous journey. We no longer have the luxury of getting annoyed or by little things. Exactly. We can't let things get to us. Then I shall bow down and accept thy commands, like I always do. But come on, stop already. The sun is setting high. It's still high. We have a lot of walking to do. He's just not listening. That's the main problem right now. Everyone else is on the same level. He feels like his way is the only right way of thinking. He needs to get past that. He needs to know that as even though we're individual, as one, we are one. As a family, we are one. That's what he needs to get to. Okay, so this is the nighttime phase. Here you will assign provisions and special supplies to the group. You will also be able to talk with the other characters. Select how much food your group is going to consume tonight. Oh shit. Okay, so we do not need to consume a lot of food. They probably could complain about that, but that's okay. But I see how this is going to affect the story, because how Hater is. If everyone is hungry, tired, I don't know, dirty, no sleep, it's going to affect even my trying to keep everyone calm. If we don't have enough of that, that's not going to hold. So let's see. We do not need everything. We do not need a lot of food. I don't want to just say crumbs. I don't want to say a good meal. Let's go a meager meal. I'm not good with this rationing type thing because I don't want to say it like this, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't really worry about other people, but in this type of situation, what other choice do I have but to worry about other people? Alright, so let's talk to everyone. Nasur, okay, so he's my brother-in-law. Okay, let's talk to him. No, let's examine him first. Nasir is lost in thought, just staring into the distance. He doesn't even pay attention to the insects buzzing around him. You can tell he isn't happy about being here, but you doubt he's ever going to voice any concerns by himself. Okay, let's talk to him. Nasir, mind if we talk for a moment? Hey, Rashad, not at all. So, what's on your mind? Because he seems to be, dazed. Anything on your mind that you want to share? Yeah, actually, there is something I want to ask you. Ever feel like we've made a mistake? Do you think it was the right thing for us to leave? Oh, there was no other choice. In my opinion, this is war. We got to get out of there. There was no other choice. We simply had to run away from that city. Staying any longer was not an option. See, obviously, I believe in God. I don't want to say I do believe in the Bible, but I feel like things were changed. And I'm not picking and choosing. I'm not like that. But I'm just going to apply that with this. There's nothing wrong with running. There is nothing wrong with running, and I mean that to an extent. That battle has nothing to do with you. Flee that battle. Just leave it. Alright, so there was no other choice. We simply had to run away from that city. Staying any longer was not an option. You seem pretty convinced of that. What was it really that pushed you into a decision this extreme? The war. The war, the terror, the fear that every day could bring another funeral. Exactly. Why would I want my kids to die? Why would I want my family to die? Nobody should be forced to live like this. Not us, not our loved ones, not our neighbors. You're right. It's all really fucked up. And the worst of all is how incompetent the army is when it comes to dealing with the rebels. Exactly what I was talking about. Anyone that defies them, even in thought, even in a train of thought, is a rebel. That's not true. It's at this point, it's either you're in or you're not. At least running away will end the war for us. I just hope it's worth it. Anyway, I won't bother you any longer. Thanks for the talk, Rashad. Obviously, he did not want to talk. So let's go ahead and talk to Q. I like Q. Q, your old friend. Okay, so let's examine him. What's going on with you? The two of you have been friends for a long time. He's like a brother to you, for you. Even if he seems to be fine enough during the day, you can see his sorrow at night before going to sleep. Okay. I say talk to him. I'm going to talk to all of them. I know this is going to be a while. I'm going to get on this game a lot. This is not going to be a weekly thing. I'll try to get this out daily, because I think this is very important. I know a lot of people do not watch my channel, but I think it is important for this to get out, because I mean, not only just to think of them, and I don't want to jump on the, we need immigrants here train, but at the same time, what if this was us? What if this was happening in America? We would want to flee America. That's all I'm saying. All I gotta say is that I don't mean to put it like this. I mean, I don't mean to rub you guys the wrong way, but I'm gonna say it like this. If you guys are with me on this is wrong. I mean, most of the world is on this is wrong, which is why this is happening. We need to stop voting for those in power that bomb the innocent, that fight the innocent. That's all I will say. All right, so Q, how are you keeping? Hard to tell, my friend. Do you really want to know? Oh, yeah. Tell me. Sometimes I'm just focused on the current task, and that's fine. My head is clear. But sleeping has become really hard. I see the hospital, people crying everywhere, doctors covered in blood. And I also see her eyes closing forever while I couldn't do anything. I felt so weak and powerless. Sometimes I see her, sometimes I see my son, and the worst part is that I can't control those memories. I can't recall much from that day. If I try to remember, I realize that there are only concepts in my mind, no images, no sounds. But sometimes when I try to sleep, or even when we are doing something, suddenly I can clearly see them. I recall what happened. I see them in their desperation. And then, I'm sorry, Rashad. It's not easy to talk about. I should probably try to forget, to go on with my life. No. Never forget. Talking is good for him, but he shouldn't forget. He should never forget. For me, when someone dies, it's reality. But also, notice, we don't know what death truly is. What is death? And I'm not encouraging death, but honestly, how I look at it, I feel sorry for Q, but not for his wife or his son or all the other people dead. For all we know, they could be happy. It could be a different plane. They could be somewhere else. I'm not actually saying heaven, but they could be somewhere else. We don't know that. He should not forget them. I don't think he should. You shouldn't forget your family. You just need some time to grieve them. But we didn't have such luxury. Maybe you're right, but trust me, it's really hard right now. Oh, trust me, I would know. I mean, my character, Rashad, lost his wife. I'm glad you found some time for a private chat. Really glad. Thank you, Rashad. All right. Not only me, but we are all here for him. I'm here for you anytime. Now try to rest a little. Try to rest at least a little. Sure, good night. All right. All right, hold on a second. What is it asking me to do? Who's it asking me to examine? Q, the two of you. Yeah, why is it telling me to do that? Again, we're just going to ignore it now since we already talked. I'm going to save my son for last. I will save him for last. Let's talk to Naisha, if that's how you pronounce it. You got to forgive me if I'm butchering these names. All right, my daughter. Let's examine her. Let's see what she's doing right now. Naisha likes to claim that she can go on for hours without rest, but you know that is just a facade. She's trying to be strong, and I do admire that. Right now, she has to consciously keep her eyes open, at least stay closed, and carry off to sleep. Alright, so let's talk to her. Naisha, honey, you should really get some sleep. Why? There's a long day ahead of us. You don't have to pretend because I say so. Saying that she doesn't have to pretend makes it... See, and I am going to break down all these things. If I say that to her, to me, I feel like that's inappropriate of me. Because we both know that she's pretending. We both know. To an extent, she knows. And to say that would make her realize that she is weak, that she isn't as strong as she thinks she is, and that could break her. That could break the group later on down the road. So I'm just going to tell you the truth. There is a long day ahead of us. You need to sleep to have the strength to keep moving. Okay, but what if they take you away in the night? I'm not going to say there's nothing to fear. And I don't want to say who. But what do you mean? Mine was also taken away when I wasn't looking. Afitamawa said, I don't know how to pronounce that name, I'm sorry. I said, evil demons did it. I don't want them to take you too. Naisha, there's nothing to fear. We're safe here, and we're safe together. Nothing is going to cause us harm. I'll be watching over you while you sleep and ask an angel to protect you from the demons. How about that? Thank you, Dad. I love you. I love you too. Good night, sweetheart. Excuse me. So I think, in my opinion, that might have been the best choice of words. What is the suitcase? Okay, so it's our supplies. Okay. That's good. That's good. Alright. I should probably actually review my supplies, but I can't see exactly what they are right now. They seem to be blackened out as if I can't touch them. Also notice that I am coming towards 30 minutes. So I'm going to finish, what am I saying? I'm going to finish this scene, and I think I'm going to end it there for the night. I think that'd be good. We got a basic of what's going on in this game, and that's good. But don't worry, I'm going to get this out relentlessly. I'm going to get this out a lot. I'm not going to say it's every day, but I'm going to try my best to get it out every day. Alright, so let's talk to Fatima. Okay, Fatima, your sister-in-law. So she's my sister-in-law, and that's my brother-in-law. So did my brother die? Or did I read dude's bio different, wrong or whatever? I'm sorry, I'm thinking too much. Fatima's countenance is the same as ever, with a sharp gaze and a stern expression, the kind of face that doesn't take no for an answer. She seems to be holding up well enough, although you can't tell whether she's not just trying to keep up appearances. So she's just strong all around that we know of. Fatima? Rashad, I was just thinking about you. Oh, okay. Really? How come? Well, you see, I was trying to imagine how our journey will finish and what country we will end up. Hopefully not America. Just gonna say that. I have my own preference, of course, but I was curious what place you want to settle in. Oh, no, anywhere would not be fine. Definitely not America, in my opinion. Definitely not England. Because they see them as terrorists. And like I said, I'm not trying to rub people the wrong way, but honestly, reality is perception. Step out of your perspective to see everyone else's, and you want to understand everyone. Honestly, I'm going to step out of everything. We see them as terrorists. We do here. And I don't want to go on to the Democrats and Republicans, because honestly, I'm neither. I'm going to stay out of that. But I don't want to, and don't get me wrong, when I go and stab at, I'm going to take a stab at Trump. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I side with Hillary, because I don't. But you see how he views them, and you see how his followers view them. And if you are a follower of Trump, like I said, don't take this the wrong way, but think about how you view them. Would you, if you were them, would you want to be here? So no, a big city is a no. I'm going to say that as America or England. Some out of the way place, yes. Anywhere would be fine, that is a lie, like I said, in a smaller town. I would say some out of the way place. We need to get away from everyone. Somewhere out of the way, maybe the countryside. I would agree with that. Not only would we have a lot of space for ourselves, but I feel we also could use the tranquility. Interesting, oh, sorry, I thought he was still talking. Interesting, I never take you for the hermit type. You know how people in rural areas can be, though. I doubt they accept us and our differences. That's exactly what I was just saying. Still, I thank you for sharing your point of view. It'll give me something to reflect on. Like I said, if you look at other people's perspectives out of your own, you will understand so much more. And that's exactly what she is doing. So I respect her for that. All right, so I want to know. And what about you? What would be your dream future? Honestly, I wish I could say for sure, I wish I could just become a teacher and live a happy life telling people about the greatness of God. Yet each day I have more doubts. I feel the West is simply not a place for us, and that we'll come to realize this the hard way. I love to be wrong, of course, but, well, no use speculating. We'll see what the future has in store. Thanks for your time, Rashad. Rashid. I'm guessing it's Rashid. I'm saying Rashad, but it's Rashid. Anytime, Fatima. All right. Last but not least, my son. So like I said, I'm going to end the gameplay after this one. I'm sorry if this is dragging on, but I think this is a very serious topic, and it's a really good put-together game so far. Haydar, your son. Let's examine him. Haydar, your oldest son. He's a little hot-headed, like many of his age, but we were all like that, so I can't help but have sympathy for that. Oh, that's it? So I'm guessing even I don't have him figured out. Alright, is everything okay? I don't know. I don't think anything will ever be okay again. We're walking towards the unknown. Mom is no longer with us. We don't even know if we'll manage to survive all of this. I don't think I'm okay. I'm alive and healthy, but it may not be enough. I can understand your fears. You're strong enough for it. You are strong enough for it. I always tell my friends that are having trouble with depression and all that, who you want to be is who is inside you the whole time. And I'm not even going to say more than that. You have to figure that, if you are struggling with that, you have to figure that out for yourself. You are who you want to be. You just don't realize it. So basically what I'm getting at is, he is strong enough for that. He just doesn't realize it. You became strong enough to bear such weight. Sometimes everything seems dark, but we only have to endure long enough to see some light. But what if there's no light? What if everything is just an illusion? We have no guarantees that a better life is waiting for us. That's not true. That is true. Yeah, I'm complaining as always, I know. No, it's not that. But right now, I can't find any reason to be happy. Hopeful or simply not to keep believing that we made a mistake. Or to be more precise, you made a mistake. No one asked my opinion. It doesn't matter. I'll stop complaining and try to sleep. No. How I see that he bit the bullet. He didn't give me the answer I wanted him to realize. But then again, that's the answer I wanted him to realize. So I feel like it's best for him to sleep and to sleep on that. I won't force anything else on him. He's going to make it out of this country with us, whether he likes it or not. And listen to me act like this is real, but this is a real situation though. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore that, and I'm going to end the gameplay right here. I don't even want to get any rest because I don't know if it saves or not. So if it doesn't save, I can just, when I go to record it next, I can just play through this by myself and get back to this point. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. My input on it, I don't know, I didn't give too much, and I do have more input, and I'll just give that out as the game continues, because it basically is like me inside this, which is games are a simulation. So enough on that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the gameplay here. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.